A careless nurse accidentally switched two newborns at birth, changing the course of their lives forever. Andre, who should have grown up in the projects, accidentally became a business mogul, while Brian, the billionaire's son, lived a struggling life, so broke he couldn't even make rent. He barely managed to find a job with his girlfriend Laura's help. Ironically, Brian ended up working at the very company his biological father had built from scratch. Unfortunately, his real dad had passed away years ago, and now Andre was running the business. Just when life seemed to settle into a quiet routine, Andre's mother, Antonia, received a shocking letter. The letter revealed the truth about the switched babies. Nurse Louisa was terminally ill and didn't have long to live. After years of living with guilt, she wanted to clear her conscience before her final moments. Through Louisa, Antonia learned the whole story and got detailed information about her biological son. Antonia found herself in an impossible situation. After all these years, she had come to love Andre as her own flesh and blood. She had no desire to search for Brian, yet he was still her biological son. If she didn't find Brian, she'd live with regret forever. 6 months passed, and it was the day of Andre's engagement party. To show off his wealth and status, he casually bought his fiancée an $80 million diamond ring. Lisa's eyes lit up when she saw the ring. Her love for money was obvious. It seemed like she didn't love Andre himself, but rather his fortune. Antonia's suspicions were right. Lisa already had a boyfriend, Andre's cousin Matthew. They had planned for Lisa to marry Andre first, then divorce him to claim half his massive wealth. Andre had no clue about any of this. Antonia had a terrible impression of Lisa. To prevent Andre from making a huge mistake, she patiently tried to convince him to reconsider. Marriage wasn't something to take lightly. However, Andre was completely impatient and dismissive.
Cansado, harto de tu crítica destructiva, que cuestiones cada pequeño paso que doy con mi vida.
Casarse no es una pequeña decisión, André.
El tema, mamá, es que ya estoy grande. No voy a consultarte cada paso que doy. Necesito tu aprobación para nada.
Andre's harsh words pierced Antonia's heart like needles. She didn't know when Andre had become so arrogant and stubborn. His behavior made Antonia determined to find her biological son. Maybe if Andre experienced a different environment, he might become more humble and lose his bad habits. It would also greatly benefit Brian's future. However, after searching everywhere, her team found nothing. Meanwhile, Brian was slacking off at work, playing around with other workers in corners where the boss couldn't see. By pure coincidence, Andre came to inspect the factory with a business partner that day and witnessed Brian's unprofessional behavior. As a workaholic, Andre was furious and immediately fired Brian. Upon hearing this, Brian showed no fear whatsoever. He walked straight up to Andre and slapped him hard across the face. He was just taking a reasonable break, and he couldn't believe Andre was being so unreasonable. A company like this wasn't worth working for anyway. Just as Brian was about to leave, Andre's fiancée Lisa noticed something odd. This guy looked familiar.
Ese es Brian Galindo.
It turned out that on the day of Lisa and Andre's engagement, her car had gotten a flat tire. When she was passing through an alley, the helpful Brian saw her situation and immediately changed her tire without hesitation. Lisa's words made Antonia's eyes light up, following the clues Lisa provided. Antonia quickly found Brian's home, where she met Brian's father. Galindo. Antonia got straight to the point and explained why she was there. Galindo was thrilled to hear this news. He never expected to become wealthy in his lifetime. When his son moved back to the mansion, he surely wouldn't forget his old dad. They agreed to reveal the truth to the children on New Year's Day. For this occasion, Antonia even brought the nurse who had switched the babies to tell the truth in person.
Cometí un error muy grave y lo he cargado durante toda mi vida. Cambié a los dos bebés. Cometí el error de entregar el hijo a la familia equivocada.
Andre was devastated when he heard this. He thought his mother was playing some cruel joke on him. Meanwhile, Brian was dancing with excitement. Seeing that Andre refused to believe the nurse's words, Antonia decided she had to kick Andre out of the house to cure him of his arrogant attitude. She also cut off all his financial support. Andre fell from heaven straight into hell, while Brian reached the peak of his life. To restore both children to their rightful positions, Antonia even transferred the company's management rights to Brian. Now homeless and alone, Andre wandered the streets. His fall from grace was complete. What happens next? Will Andre change for the better, or is it too late to undo the damage?